Hi there. I thought I would share the rain with you. I'm sitting out on the back deck and I'm taking off my tennis shoes because I don't want to get my shoes wet. But I would like to get a little cleanse with the rain. And I thought I would just chit chat. Because these are the moments that I usually get clarity of thought, a good idea, a continuance of an idea that I was sitting on earlier. And I thought this time I would share it with you so you have a little idea of what some people think about in their quiet time. Many of you who have been following me know I'm a targeted individual. And today I was doing a gratitude list on my walk about how I was grateful I do not have a truck right now. How I've been able to appreciate public transportation and being a pedestrian and walking and timing and calorie burn, and I'm appreciative of learning so much. And it was like the Lord brought me back to the 405 freeway at 4 o'clock in the morning when I was driving and got run off the freeway by a white car who I swore was tailing me, but I didn't want to think I was crazy and say anything. And now I know it was for sure that I was run off the freeway, but yesterday really tied it together. And I was also feeling grateful that it'll come to me in just a second. I was just feeling grateful of the things that I considered a huge loss. That was a loss to my bottom line. That was a loss to my ability to travel. Just a huge loss. And how God showed me how it was there to particularly save my life. So when I referenced the truck, He showed how I was run off the road in LA, and how I again was run off the road in San Diego, and that time I had called the police and they just didn't take it serious. It was just an awkward situation, and I never called the police again after that. So He just was showing me that the unsafeness that it was becoming. And the second reference was, I was saying, I'm really grateful that I have decided not to ride my bike these last few months because I have been able to appreciate public transportation, and I have really gained some strength in my legs, and my legs are, I'm really trimming down. I feel really good. And I was reminded of when I was riding my bike, how I was run off the road in a car, by a car, and I was almost hit. And I remember looking at the guy's face, and he had no remorse on his face, and I remember thinking to myself, man, you look like you got a face that you wanted to do something. Just this cruel face about him, and I was so mad. And I believe that if I had not stopped riding my bike, I would have been killed on the bike eventually. I felt that that was a true sign. And yesterday I was reminded of that as I was giving gratitude for my walking and no car and the isolation that I was having at home, that I don't believe I'm missing out on activities and city events and Disneyland and just all of these wonderful places that I would love to go to, but I haven't been to. And I was saying how grateful I am that I've been at home and appreciated free movies at home, YouTube, just learning how to play solitaire again, just cool things like that, puzzles. And I was reminded about how much money I have saved and how I have learned to budget certain things, and that the things that I do go out and do are really thoughtful and worthwhile, and what we want it to be if we take the time to go out with our friends. You know what I mean? Like, you just want it to be a good time. You want the food to be delicious. You want the service to be great. And you want everyone to be cool. Like, you putting a lot of money down and time down, and both are precious. So I don't want you to have an attitude with me. It's really how I feel. And I promise I'm not going to have an attitude with you, because I'm so happy to be out and about. Like, come on now. It's a reciprocal vibe here. I'm about to spend some serious money in your restaurant. I look great, so I promise to behave, and you promise to give me a worthwhile experience that I'm willing to pay for. Is that difficult? We'll find out. I could easily spend 3 hours. Oh my God. Are you kidding? By the time we leave, we're on first name basis with the waiter, and they're invited to Thanksgiving dinner. You know, everyone's coming over. Totally. Oh yeah. Everyone's inspired. We're all going into business together. That's funny. I forgot I was recording. That's funny. Well, there you have it. Another one of my tangents that I forgot that I was recording, but I was recording. This is the first one I've recorded. How about that? That's pretty cool. That's funny. I forgot I was recording. That's funny. And there's my coffee break. I hope your coffee break goes well. Thank you for spending time with me. Bye.